Southeast will lose a big chance if P2B does not accept my VP slot. Kwakwanso. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. The presidential candidate of the new Nigerian People's Party, NNPP, Rabiu Musa Kwakwanso, has recently said that if P2B fails to embrace his vice presidential slot, the Southeast will be losing a big opportunity to get into power, according to the report on cable news. Kwakwanso also reported to have made a statement in Gombe State after the inauguration of the Gombe State office of the NNPP in Gombe. The politician who spoke to journalists said that if he accepts to become anybody's vice, his party will collapse, and he does not think he will let that happen. Kwakwanso said the major issue with his party's major plans with the Labour Party is that they could not reach an agreement on who will become the president and who will take the vice president office, according to the report on cable news. While explaining further, the politician said that even if P2B accepts the vice president's slot, some people in the Southeast will not support the idea and will definitely not accept. He said that the new Nigerian People's Party is a result of 30 years of hard work, and should he decide to become the vice to any presidential candidate, the party will collapse. Kwakwanso also mentioned that the representatives of the party also thought about using criteria which include age, qualification, offices held, and performances, according to cable news. The politician, however, pointed that the Southeast will be losing a great opportunity if P2B does not take the vice presidential slot, and that it will be a disaster. The proposed merger between the Labour Party and the new Nigerian People's Party has been hitting rocks in the past few weeks. There are challenges like who is to take the presidency slot and who is to become the vice president. Clearly, the decision to drop to the position of vice president is a tough one for both presidential candidates from the new Nigerian People's Party and the Labour Party. These two men have been able to gather huge support in their respective regions, and accepting the VP slot by any of the two may be a big problem for the supporters. However, to defeat the bigger parties, these two politicians must find a way to work together before the election in 2023. What is your take on this? Who do you think should accept the VP slot between Kwakwanso and P2B? And kindly state your reasons. If you ask me, it is as crystal clear as can be who should come out and, be the president and who should be running for vice. It is as crystal clear and can be. Now, if you look at what is happening in our country, if you look at the presidency, the current administration, the presidency is a northerner. She is a northerner, but she is a woman. I mean, what am I saying? He is a northerner and he is a Muslim, He's a northern and he's a Muslim. And then, a northern Muslim is coming out to run for presidency when it is crystal clear that in the history of Nigeria, we have not had it like that. Okay, from this our most recent democracy now, in 1999, OBJ, a Southwesterner, handed over to Yaradua, a Northwesterner. Do you see it? A Northwesterner died in power, and because the Northwesterner died in power, he handed over to a Southerner. A Southerner handed over to a Northerner. Now a Northerner, in all ramifications, is supposed to be handing over to a Southerner. A Northern Muslim coming out now is like, the person is saying, I don't care if Nigeria divides, I don't care if all hell is let loose, I am going to rule. And to me, it does not speak good at all. First of all, it does not speak good. It doesn't. And if the Northerner that is coming out is now saying, that it is not because of they should keep tribe aside, they should keep religion aside, that You know, he wants to, it is because of competency, he's competent. I'm saying that is an insult to the Southeasterners, and this is because you cannot come out and say it is because you are looking at competency and not you're not tribalism. Meanwhile, that means you're trying to tell the Southerners that they are not qualified enough, that in the whole of the South, that they don't have a Southerner that is competent to run for presidency, and that's not true. In fact, to me, that's an insult. I hate what I don't like. Who is worried about this major thing? Candidates should contest this election differently. Let's see who is acceptable by Nigerians. Enough of all this hula baloo about merger, please. You don't understand. When two giants stand, and two giants they come, they will actually face you, and you'll not be giants, they will crush you on their way. They never reach you, they don't crush you. That is just it. Obi and Kwakwanso, they are like two little men. Atiku and Tinubu, they're like two giants men. I'm saying this because both PDP have been once upon a time a ruling party, and the APC, they are now the ruling party. So they need to measure up. Yes, they need to. Measure is also a political strategy, but since they cannot come to agreement, it is better they go their separate ways on time. Okay, I am from the north, but I cannot support a northern president. Now, God is not foolish to join all of us together. That is just it. Southwood is not perturbed about the VP's look and is not excited about it. They cannot continue to play second fiddle. If they had wanted VP, they would have taken it under PDP. Yes, that is why Obi pulled out. And we all know the kind of power that is given to the VP. The VP, you don't have, the VP is just a name. To me, the VP is the president's personal assistant. That is what the VP is to me. That is what he is to me. Why did the Southeast leave PDP then? Oh, except you're not serious in your presidential race. If not, you will not get the Southeast vote, the South-out vote, the South-out vote, and the Southwest vote. Even middle bet Kwakwanso will not get anything. Is he going to beat Atiku in the Northeast? Okay, if Obi accept the VP slot, all the supporters will leave the party, including me. You want to join them to talk. If there is fairness and equity, you should be advised to be P2B. A lot of people know this. Mr. Kwakwanso, don't worry, it's not by force. Go your own and let Obi go his own way. Finish. Me, I've said it too. In the presence of equity, fairness, and justice, P2B should be the vice president, while any other person should be P2B should be the president, while any other person should be the vice president. Okay? And those not you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.